What's up, guys? Hang on. Didn't mean to do that. A little premature. All right, we did it, guys. We are closed. We are ready to roll. Appreciate y'all sticking with me on that one. This one took a while, man. We hadn't had a 3-day in a long time. We were to the point where we were closing everything pretty much consistently same day. It kind of started going into 2 days. That was the first 3-dayer we've had, like I said, in like 6 months. So I appreciate y'all sticking around on that one. I am trying different things to try to get back into that same day close. I mean, this was a release day break. It's the only football break we did this week, and it still ended up taking 3. I think the only thing that I can really do right now is try to maybe like trim down the size of the breaks, maybe make them a little bit smaller, see if I can try to make those teams a little bit less expensive, make it a little bit easier to get going. Once we get to the point where like we're closing same day again as like a regular thing, we can start to kind of bring it back up. I think we just kind of need to develop a bunch of new people in here. So we do have several new folks in here, so welcome, guys. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for jumping into this one with us. Let me kind of walk you guys through the process. So I do have a live fill that's up right now over here on the left side of the screen. So it's for after the break. If you guys want to run it, I've got a box of 2025 Score Hobby. It is a 4-auto box. There's 33 spots because there's an NIL spot in this one. So we got the 32 teams plus the NIL spot. Because we got a nice divisible number by 3, I can make this an 11 spot fill as opposed to like the 8 spot 4-teamer that we usually do. So each spot on the list over here is going to be $30 and get you 3 randomly assigned teams. So it's basically $10 a team. But if we're able to close it, we'll run this after the break. I used to get people all the time ask me like, hey, can we break anything else? Does anybody want to split a box? Anybody want to get anything going? We just found it's a lot easier to fill those if we fill them as we go throughout the break. If we start at the beginning and fill as we go, as opposed to waiting until the very end. So the big thing there is do not send payments for those unless we're able to close it. If we don't close, then we'll end the video. No harm, no foul. We tried. But if we are able to close it, then you can go ahead and send over, and then we'll run it right here in this video at the end of the main break. But first, we're going to do the 10 boxer. This is the last break of the week. I know it's my only football break I put up this week, but if you're in baseball, everything from the baseball breaks this week will be consolidated into this one. So what I do is I break every day, Monday through Friday in baseball, every single day. I would break football every day if we could fill them, but we're not able to fill that much. I'm hoping to get there, but we break as much football as we can as well. But when you combine it all between the breaks in the 2 different groups, the live fills, the personals, it's quite a bit. So we ship once per week. What up, Kieran? Welcome, bud. We ship once per week. I break Monday through Friday. I take the weekend off, and then come Monday, my sorter comes in, sorts the entire previous week's breaks, takes all day. We get it all packaged up on Monday night, and I bring it home with me. Then on Tuesday, my wife prints all my labels for me. She's at home printing labels while I'm filling and breaking. So she'll DM you a picture of the tracking as it's been printed from my Facebook Messenger. She's got an iPad logged into my Messenger, and so she'll pull up our DMs, snap a picture of the tracking on Tuesday when it's printed, and then just DM you the picture of it. And then Wednesday on my way in, I'll drop everything off. So that's the schedule. Break Monday through Friday, weekend off, sort and package Monday, print labels Tuesday, drop off Wednesday. All right, I have stalled long enough. Let's go ahead and hop in. Again, if you're in baseball, that one, we should be able to run that right after. If we've got any teams left, we'll do a mini to close. I got 4 teams currently in baseball. It's a 10-box break, and the 4 teams left are the Dodgers, Yankees, Brewers, and Marlins. Dodgers and Yankees are big ones. $219 for the Dodgers, $199 for the Yankees. Brewers are $79, Marlins are $49. That's over in MLB. If anybody needs a link to that, here, I tell you what, I'll drop a link here in the chat. If you need into that group, just let me know. I'll go in and get you approved. But that's the link to the baseball break. All right, we'll start with the blasters. I got some 24 blasters. Good luck, guys. And here we go. We're off. George Kittle, Nick Chubb, Patrick Mahomes on a hollow, and then Jalen Polk rated rookie. All of the hollows, purple shocks, like second-tier rookies. I'll sleeve all those after the break. The top loads we'll do as we go, but I'll kind of get a sleeve stack going here to do afterwards. Just don't want to slow you guys down. TJ Watt, Michael Wilson, rated rookie, Purple Shock, Ruka Horohoro, and Will Reichard, rated rookie. Just started, Tyler. Yeah, we are 2 blaster packs in. You are right on time. Haven't broke out a top loader yet. Justin Fields, Zach Allen, Jatavion Sanders, hidden potential, and then Joe Milton, rated rookie. Looking for downtowns. Hadn't seen one in a little bit. Saquon Barkley, Josh Allen, Jalen Hyatt, hollow, and Brendan Rice, rated rookie. Our last downtown was Kieran's Percy. That was out of a 22 box. Jeremy Ruckert, Mike Gesicki, Javon Baker, rated rookie, Purple Shock, and then Malachi Corley, rated rookie. Come on now. Isaiah Simmons, Chris Jones, Adonai Mitchell, rated rookie, Purple Shock, and then Devin Leary, rated rookie. So we'll sleeve all those shocks and hollows. Hopefully get a little more in this second one. 7 in the live. You got it, Tyler. So yeah, guys, just like that, just call out the number and I'll add it to the list. There we go. Like I said, no payments until we verify we're actually able to close it. And if you are just jumping in and you're noticing it's an 11-spot list, there is an NIL spot on that one. Levante David, Derrick Henry, CJ Stroud, hollow, and Blake Corum, rated rookie. Baker Mayfield, A.J. Dillon, Malik Washington, rated rookie, purple, and then Ladd McConkey, rated rookie. Let's top load the McConkey base. Tell you what, he has been a little bit of a disappointment for me this year. I've got him in both of my fantasy leagues, and hasn't been worth where we drafted him, that's for sure. Kenneth Walker, Chuba Hubbard, play action, Michael Penix, Dallas Turner, rated rookie. Sleeve up the Penix after. Brandon Ayuk, signature series, Eric Allen auto. There we go. Little bonus ink, unexpected. Definitely not guaranteed on the blasters. That is going to Battleborn. There we go. Dude, that's a tough pull out of the blasters. I mean, I know it's not a monster, but dude, we'll take the legend. Keyshawn Boot on the hollow. Nate Wiggins, rated rookie. Autos out of Panini Retail are pretty tough. Honestly, I feel like we pull downtowns more often than autos. Dude, we'll take that for sure, man. Signature series, Eric Allen. I love the throwback Eagles logo, too. That's awesome. 2 legends. That's right, man. That's right. I forgot about that. You got the Bucky Dent earlier. We'll take that, man. Get that ink going. Minka Fitzpatrick, Michael Pittman, Drake May, Purple Shock. There we go. We'll take that one. Who's got him? Phil Kosmala got him on the mini. Jaheim Bell, rated rookie. Was our mini to close. Drake May, rated rookie, Purple Shock. Nice little base hit. There you go, Pats. Getting that mini spot covered. Working on it. Jalen Carter, Trey Hendrickson, Roma Dunze, another good Purple Shock on this one. This is a good box. Tavondre Sweat, rated rookie. Dunze is another one I got. He has not been a disappointment, man. Dude, he's turned up this year. Dunze. Made the most out of Keenan Allen departing. All right, let's keep with the optics. These are 23 megas. Should get a hit in this one. They're usually going to be relics. Every once in a while we'll get an auto here. The way things have been going, I don't know, maybe. I want to see that downtown, though. RCR, you got it, Phil. Yeah, anything that we pull in the breaks, if you guys want to have Rare Edition take a look at it, just let me know. So, for those that haven't seen that before, let me give you guys the commercial here real quick. I break live from the warehouse of Rare Edition Grading. They're a grading company that we came across at the National a couple years back. Really fell in love with their slabs. This is what their slabs look like. They're the ones that use the Gorilla Glass, right? It's the same glass that's on your iPhone. It's got the rounded corners. It's got that cold glass feel to it. I mean, it feels like an iPhone in your hand. There's a contactless NFC chip that's built in under the slab that when you put your phone up to it, if you choose to upload a video to your account, you can add the card to your account. You can upload a video to it. Then when you put your phone up to it, it'll just automatically pull up the video and start playing. Could be like a clip from when you hit the card in the break. Could be a clip of the player. Could be your kid opening up a pack and getting excited. You know, whatever you want. You can upload it. You can change it out. Yeah, they're nicer slabs. They're pretty quick on the turnaround time, but they're $39 for the full slabs. Like I said, higher quality materials. The turnaround's like a week, like less than a week usually. But what we do most of in the breaks are these raw card reviews, RCRs. So just like Beckett would do a raw card review, but they use like that flimsy card saver. Rare uses an actual one touch with the sleeve inside to protect that surface. Tamper-proof label and a full-blown grade. Next business day, today's Friday, so it'd be Monday. Next business day grading, $9. $9 a card. That's it. So it's a service that would typically only be available if they were like at a card show, or if they sent a rep out to an LCS to set up for the day. Like, hey, you know, we're gonna have a grader here on Wednesday. Bring your cards by. You can grade them there live. That's something that they would need to be there for. Because I break out of their warehouse, I can do it all the time. So anything that you pull that you want to have raw card review, just like Phil did there in the chat, RCR, this card, that card, let me know what it is. I'll put a Post-it note on there. When I leave here tonight, I'll leave all of the stack of RCRs in the graders room. And then when I come in tomorrow, or Monday, I guess, I got a stack of them waiting for me, showing how they did. So I will send you guys pictures that next day to let you know how your cards did, and hopefully get you some gems. What up, John? John, so far, no. All we've done is the blasters. We did the 2 blasters. This is the first pack out of the megas. We did get an auto out of one of the blasters, that Eric Allen signature series, legend auto. And then we got Roma Dunze and a Drake May, purple shock. We're going to RCR that May. And then we had a Lad McConkey. That's been it so far. So yeah, you're early, bud. All right, Nick Bolton. Jaron Hall, rated rookie. Luke Schoonmaker, rated rookie. TJ Hawkinson, hollow. And then we're going to get our relic here. First year relic, sorry. Zach Charbonnet. Justin Herbert, Jerome Bettis. Only limitations on the grading on those. The RCRs, the raw card reviews, they can do up to like a thick 130, but when we start getting into like 180 points, it's kind of where they draw it. They have to use one touches that have the sleeve inside, and they don't make those for the really, really thick ones. So if we get like a super thick card, they may not be able to do it. And then for the full slabs, because of the glass, they can only do those up to a 55 point, which is like Illusions is a 55. Like it's about like an Illusions is about as thick as they could go. Micah Parsons, Clark Phillips, Brenton Strange, rated rookie. Let's leave that one up. Kalijah Cansey, rated rookie hollow. Jordan Addison, there we go, on a blue. On the blue. Xavier Howard and Geno Smith. Blue Hyper, there we go. Lost the word there for a minute. Don't want to call it a scope. Blue Hyper. Jordan Addison. Vikings, that is Battle. There we go. Dorsey Levens. Thurman Thomas. Trenton Simpson, rated rookie. Stetson Bennett, rated rookie. Darrell Revis, retro series as a Patriot. Nick Chubb, Jalen Hurts. I'll be honest, I don't think I could have told you that Revis played for the Patriots. I don't remember that at all. Christian Kirk, Boomer Esiason. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, rated rookie. Keely Ringo, rated rookie. Blue, Mozzie Smith for the Cowboys. Jalen Waddle and Nick Bosa. Bo Jackson, Cortland Sutton, Jaden Reed, rated rookie, without the Guardian cap. Tyler Lacey, rated rookie hollow. Let's leave both of those up. George Kittle, captain in charge. Mac Jones, Warren Sapp. I hear Purdy's going to be out, so I guess is Mac Jones playing? He was limping around at the end of that last one. I did hear earlier that that Purdy's not supposed to play. I'm assuming Jones is playing unless he's hurt. I don't know. Kyle Pitts, DJ Moore, Peter Skoronski, Parker Washington, rated rookie. He's been turning up. Broderick Jones, rated rookie blue. Lawrence Taylor, and Joey Bosa. All right, one more shot at the downtown. They're tough pulls. They're SPs, but we're taking swings. Gabe Davis, Gardner Minshew, Marvin Mims, rated rookie. Jake Bobo, rated rookie. Emmanuel Forbes, rated rookie blue. Taysom Hill, Jahan Dotson. Max Crosby, Aiden Hutchinson, Will Anderson Jr., rated rookie. Dorian Williams, rated rookie hollow. Rookie recruits, Bijan Robinson, rookie insert. Brian Dawkins and Jack Youngblood. Come on. OBJ, Jalen Petre. Michael Wilson, Tyree Wilson, rated rookie. Rashee Rice, rated rookie blue hyper. There we go, Chiefs. Christian McCaffrey, Javon Curse. Rashee Rice, he'll be back pretty soon. Chiefs. Oops, sorry, or just leave it. What do let's see, Chiefs looking at David Jones. Rashee Rice. Chris Jones, Dak Prescott. Jacorian Bennett, rated rookie. Parker Washington, rated rookie hollow. There we go. Nice one, Jags. Sean Clifford, rated rookie blue. Cam Akers and Brandon Ayuk. I'll top load that P-dub. I'm biased. I'm a Jags fan. I don't think we've gotten a hit yet out of this one. Kurt Warner, Jared Goff, Roshan Johnson, Christian Gonzalez, rated rookie, Bo Jackson, retro series for the Raiders, Justin Jefferson, and Chris Godwin. This one's thick. That's our relic. John Mechie, Brian Urlacher, Jordan Battle, Jack Campbell, rated rookie, Mark Brunell, hollow for the Jags. Tua Tagovailoa is our Threads relic, and then Breece Hall base. Tua, no number on the Tua relic for the Dolphins, but Dolphins, that is Robert Bryant. Sorry if you guys can hear, there's a ambulance or somebody outside being loud. Fire truck. They know the heat's coming. Here's hoping. Tua Tagovailoa, relic. All right, that is it for the retail. Let's hobby the rest of the way. Let's see. Let's do Chrome. All right, Topps Chrome. I'm getting to be towards the bottom of this case, and I tell you what, man, this has been a really, really good case. We've pulled a lot of good ones out of this. We pulled good rookies. We pulled good legends. It's been solid. So we can finish it off strong. There we go. Jason, we just finished the retail. This is the first hobby. Yeah, for the retail, it was a couple of relics, one auto out of one of the blasters, and then a few notables, which I'll hit all these on the recap at the end. Drake May, Dunze. I think you had the Chargers, right? Yeah, so we had really the best card for the Chargers so far has just been the McConkey base rookie, the optic rated rookie. Nothing crazy. We're waiting for you. But like I said, just now getting into the hobbies. Went to the Chiefs-Jags game. Revive that team. Glad you had fun, man. That's awesome, dude. So you guys go down to the bank. I hadn't been there in a couple years. Yeah, Jason, I can let you know, bud, for sure. Kieran, I'm jealous you got to go, dude. That's awesome. I'm glad you had a good time, man. Bryce Young, Steve Hutchinson. I know you thought you had that game because everybody else did too. Herman Moore, Joey Porter, Brian Westbrook on the hollow. Oh, the refractor, sorry. Brock Bowers, rookie insert. Drake May, rookie. And Devin O'Leary. We'll sleeve all those up. Yeah, dude, it's funny. I had placed a bet on, it was a $3 bet, but it paid like $200 for Devin Lloyd to score a touchdown. Like, that was a really cool called shot, watching him return that 99-yard interception return. I thought he was going to get caught. Dude, I was going to be so mad if he got caught at the one. Thornton was chasing him down. I really feel like he could have tackled him if he hadn't gone for the ball. Emmitt Smith, Eli Manning. I'll bet the place was humming after that. John Hanna, Drew Pearson, Mario Manningham, 367 out of 399 for the Giants. Jordan Morgan and Eric Hall. It's loud doing the pick six. Oh, you're in Ormond Beach. Okay. Yeah, I know where you're at. It's a quiet ride home. I saw some videos of some Jags fans just harassing Chiefs fans on the way out. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that. I don't like it being done. I don't like doing it. Like, it's one thing if it's like, the guy that's sitting next to you, y'all been jawing all game, but just stopping random Chiefs fans, which I know there were a lot of. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that. Anthony Munoz, Andre Tibbett, Justin Tuck. It's the worst face mask ever. How he sees anything. Larry Allen, Kellen Winslow on a hollow or a refractor. All etched John Elway refractor. Jermaine Burton and Braylon Trice. And slow down that Travis Hunter first round pick trade they made. My dude, he's finally coming around, man. I tell you what, he played a lot Monday night. He took a lot of snaps on defense. He took a lot of snaps on offense. He looked good when they got the ball to him. Todd Heap, Dan Marino, making your Browns look bad for the trade though. Tony Mandrich, Patrick Willis, Ohoro Green. Ooh, we got a super fractor coming up, guys. That's a 101. Come on, man, give me a big one. Mason Smith. Come on. Dude, this case has been so good. Junior Colson. Come on. Come on. Youthquake's going to be a rookie. Troy Franklin. Let's go on the 101. John Spurbeck picked them up. Where's the 101s? On the front? There it is. Yep, right there. Kind of hiding there, but 1 of 1. Troy Franklin, Youthquake. Let's go. Super. I love seeing KC get blasted. No, Jason, not a D-back, linebacker. Yeah, Lloyd's a linebacker. He's been on fire this year. I mean, he's had a bunch of turnovers, but I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Devin Lloyd leads the NFL in interceptions right now, doesn't he? I think he's got 4, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it maybe turnovers, but I swear I thought it was interceptions. Had a few of those, ton of good people after that. Went to a Raiders game in the Black Holes, a little kid, all the Chiefs stuff. That's more. I can imagine that. I could imagine that. Is this what all the football breaks are like? Not enough of them, but some of them, yeah. Dude, we pull some good stuff out here. Topps Chrome's nice, man. It's pretty inexpensive for football. I mean, it's not licensed. If this is licensed, this is probably going to be, I mean, I don't know, what, probably an $800 box. It's probably going to be in line with Optic, if I had to guess. Maybe a little more because it's 2 autos. Dan Hampton, Drew Bledsoe, Ron Jaworski, first auto, Jalen Wright, 97 out of 199. So Miami going to Robert Bryant. Jalen Wright auto, Theo Johnson refractor, Jim Kelly Sunday swag, Bucky Irving rookie, and Adonai Mitchell sleeve Irving. There's Jalen Wright. Anthony Richardson, Brad Johnson, Wayne Krebeck, Mario Manningham again, starting a rainbow, 122 out of 250. Joe Alt, refractor. J.J. Watt, all chrome team. Troy Franklin, Quinyon Mitchell, rookies. Love a good Superman. Not Superman. Love a good super, comma, man. There's Mario. Jason, how was Trent doing in the Topps Chrome break? Did he pull anything big out of that jumbo case? Ed McCaffrey, James Harrison, Bruce Matthews. I figured he was probably still breaking when you jumped over. I was going to take a minute. Marshall Faulk, refractor. Joe Alt, there we go. That's Jason. Joe Alt, rookie auto, stud left tackle. One of the top tackles in the NFL. Really good rookie, bright future. It's an offensive lineman, so it's like it's worse than a pitcher auto just with football, but that's a really cool one, man. Joe Alt, we'll take it. Finesse Chad Johnson, Ray Davis, and Javon Bullard. RCR, for sure, bud. Joe Alt. And RCR for Jason. Oh, yeah, dude, he is. They should never let him go. He needs to retire a Charger. Yeah, he'll be a stud forever. Bryce Young, Randall Cunningham, like that guy, Tony Baselli, our franchise left tackle. Our first ever draft pick on a refractor. Yeah, he was the second overall pick in 95. Panthers had the number 1 overall pick and picked Kerry Collins, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. James White, Willie Galt, Mark Rippon on a negative. We'll take that. Commies, Gerard, Steve Grogan, and Boomer Esiason. Yeah, the Penn State quarterback, Kerry Collins. Let's say we did all right. He ended up being our first and so far only Hall of Famer. Chrome's been rough. Yeah, it's been hit and miss, man. They made a lot of it is the problem. It was produced pretty heavy. I mean, they added a bunch of good stuff to it, but they made a lot of it. Michael Dean Perry, Archie Manning, Keenan McCardell, C.J. Stroud, refractor, Austin Reed, rookie refractor, Marvin Harrison, all etch, rookie insert, Keon Coleman, future stars, Cameron Kinchins, and Anthony Gold. Coleman is a refractor, so we'll sleeve it up. Oh, yeah, Church and Berettas. Oh, man. Joe Montana, Neil Smith, Delaney Walker, Mushin Mohammed. I've got your grades right here next to me, by the way, Jason. I'll message you before we go live for baseball. Randall Cunningham, Adonai Mitchell, future stars, Ricky Pearsall, and Malik Washington. Larry Johnson, Dexter Manley, Chad Johnson, Tony Hill, refractor, Tommy Eichenberg, rookie refractor, Legends of the Gridiron, Charles Woodson, Amarius Mims, and Aeneas Smith. Yeah, with Fanatics not having the license yet, their unlicensed stuff, I don't think they're going to make any unlicensed product for 25, so it's going to be all Panini. But yeah, stuff like these 24 Topps Chromes, the unlicensed, it's going to be all vets, legends. It's all like retired guys, and then the rookie class and the guys that they've recently signed. So most of the like current vets in the league aren't going to be in the set. So it's a lot of retired players on the base, especially. Antonio Freeman, Darren Sproles, Jason Witten, Donovan McNabb, just like all these. Too Tall. Billy Sims, refractor, Byron Murphy, rookie, and Xavier Worthy, rookie. I don't know how they're able to put the rookies in. Yeah, after 25, they will. Yeah, Fanatics bought the licenses for the license renewals a couple years ago, but it was for like the renewals coming up like 2-3 years down the road at the time that they did it. Like I said, it's been like 2 years now. But they bought the licenses for MLB, NFL, and NBA. They're going to have all three. Topps eventually just kind of caved and sold to them, so they didn't have to wait around for MLB. They bought Topps, so Fanatics is now owns Topps. But NFL and NBA, still Panini. They held off, and Panini just produced their last basketball set, that Prism Black. It's supposed to be the last set, licensed set produced. I'm sure they're going to still produce unlicensed stuff, but that was Panini's last shot. The football license is lasting through 25. So they'll keep producing football this year. But yeah, then Topps is taking over. Will they make the previous year's Topps? No, Topps is, so Panini had exclusive license. When they got the license renewal, it was for like, they signed the renewal, but it didn't start for a couple of years. It was like three and a half years out when they booked it. They do it years in advance. It was like in 20, it's probably in 21 is my guess. Like in 2021, it was like news broke that, Fanatics got the contracts, but they don't take effect until like 25, 26. Bryce Young. But I think are they 10-year contracts or 20-year contract? It might be a 20-year contract. I think Panini's was a 10. Joe Montana, Tua Tagovailoa, Joe Burrow. Amazing. Insert. And we got our first hit from Illusions. It is Luke McCaffrey. Rookie signs auto. That's to 50. Rookie signs purple. Luke McCaffrey on card. That is Gerard with the commies. What is that? 2, 5. I'm just kind of doing the math in my head. That is going to be an expensive mini in football or baseball. Sorry. Nico Collins, Chris Olave, Jamar Chase, Abracadabra, Josh Allen, acetate. And then Christian Watson is 365 out of 399. Yeah, it's going to be a bunch. 550, 546, 566. What is... Yeah, it's looking dude, it's looking like 70 a spot right now if we did a mini to close baseball. The Dodgers are still there at 219. They're the big team in the break. The second biggest team in the break is still there, the Yankees at 199. And then you got like a middle of the road team in the Brewers at 79, and then you got a lower team in the Marlins at 49. Kenneth Walker, DJ Moore, Marvin Harrison, rookie, Abracadabra, Kyron Williams, acetate, and McConkey, rookie vision. Got a little bit of some corner wear on it. Probably not one you're going to want to grade, but just edges and corners. It's on a real soft stock. You can kind of see it there in the pick. I mean, you can do it. It's just probably not going to grade super well. 49 out of 50. Lad McConkey to 50. He was their stud rookie last year. Hasn't had as great of a second year, but it's still really early. McConkey, rookie vision to 50 auto. Cortland Sutton, Brian Thomas Jr. rookie. Bo Nix, Illusionists. It's not numbered. Looks like it would be, but that is not numbered. Amazing Trevor Lawrence, and then Bo Nix is numbered this time, 59 out of 399. So a couple of bows for the Broncos. That's John Spurbeck. Christian McCaffrey, Ezekiel Elliott, Carson Steele, Shining Stars, Jaden Daniels. There we go. Rookie insert. We'll top load that one. And Joe Montana, 122 out of 125 on the blue. A lot of color in these Illusions boxes. There's Cool Joe. Montana Blue. So we've got a relic in this one. Jahmyr Gibbs, Troy Franklin, Darius Slayton, Abracadabra, CMC. And Instant Impact, J.J. McCarthy. There we go, getting the rookie quarterback. Vikings, unnumbered, J.J. McCarthy relic. We'll take that. Minnesota, Battleborn. There's McCarthy. What do we got so far? Got 2 autos and a relic. Should be 1 more of each. No worries, bud. We got you. Jason, did you see your McConkey auto? Josh Jacobs, Kyler Murray, Ricky Pearsall, Mystique Acetate, Jalen Polk. And that is 320 out of 399. Going Patriots. And then highlight swatch is Micah Parsons. Parsons unnumbered for the Cowboys. It would have been, but it's just a heads up on it. There's a little bit of whitening on the corners, like corners and edges. I don't think it's going to grade particularly well. Let me show you real quick. It's a shame because it's a nice card. This one here. So that McConkey, I don't know if you can see that bottom, like the bottom corners. Just a little bit of whitening there on the corners. You can kind of see it there on that one. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to gem. It may not grade terrible. I mean, I'm not saying it's like a 7 or anything, but it's. I don't think it's going to gem. But yeah, rookie auto to 50 on that one. Yeah, it's not a thick card. It's actually, yeah, it's a standard size. It's just a softer stock. Kirk Cousins, Calvin Ridley, Jonathan Taylor, Roma Dunze, Illusionists. That is 336 out of 399. Going to the Bears. And then Harrison's numbered. Marvin Harrison is 360 out of 399 going Cardinals. That's Joseph Mayhew. No worries, man. No worries. All right, two more. I think we still got an auto here in this one, if I'm not mistaken. Should be one more. Tyler Lockett, Tyreek Hill, Luke Musgrave, Jordan Love, Game Magicians, and Herbie to 75. Nice, 58 out of 75. Justin Herbert on the bronze. Nice, nice. Here we go. Jason, it's you. Yeah, man, they're nice. It's a lot of color. It's a little Herbie RCR. Yeah, for sure, bud. Yeah, it's they're a little thicker, like they're premium. They're a little bit more premium cards. You can kind of see it there. Like each of those cards, they're a little bit thicker. They're not thick, but like I use a 55-point top loader instead of a 35 standard. But yeah, they're nicer cards. Honestly, they're one of my favorite. They've always been one of my favorite football sets. They don't carry the value of a Prism or an Optic, but they're fun, man. It's a 5-hit box. We should have an auto here in this one. 3 autos, 2 relics per box. Not a super expensive box either. Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, Drake May, rookie. Let's leave that one up. Abracadabra, Acetate. Rookie auto is a rookie signs auto, Jatavion Sanders. Panthers hit a ton in these. 173 out of 240. You start off collecting the wrong one. The thing is that football is a little. It's not a little. It's a lot more expensive. The boxes are more expensive. Like it's part of the reason we started breaking baseball was football was just getting to be so expensive. You know, you get like Prism, for example, which is just kind of the comparison would be Topps Chrome. Like if you're going to get like a rookie auto, just a standard rookie auto, Prism is where you'd want to get it, or just like a a nice rookie card. Like more than likely, you're going to want to get that out of Prism, maybe Optic. The same statement you would make about like Topps Chrome for baseball. But like a box of Prism, I think it's like $1,600 right now. It's 12 cards a pack, 12 packs a box, 2 autos. Used to be 3, now it's 2. They're so expensive. Optic, which is built a lot like Topps Chrome Hobby. There is no jumbos, except it's 1 auto instead of 2. I mean, I think those are like $800-900. Now that's true. Yeah, it's the team that you're looking at for sure. Yeah, the Dodgers are just expensive in everything right now. Chargers not too bad, but like try opening some 2020 Prism. Chargers are going to be through the nose expensive with Herbert. All right, here we go. So, Prism Black. Sorry, Panini Black. Panini Black, not Prism Black. Should be 5 cards, 1 base, 1 parallel, 1 relic, 1 auto relic. Beautiful cards. They always look great. No exception. David Walker, rookie. That is going to the Bucks. It's a little jammed on that corner. Hate seeing that. Just on that front card, though. David Montgomery's to 99. 96 out of 99 going to the Lions. Detroit, that was Austin Nelson. And we got our hits. Here we go. Welcome to the dark side. That's funny. Yeah, just a little bit of a busted corner there. Like I said, Black just came out on Wednesday. This is my first time getting to open it. Monty to 99. Get our relic first. Ooh, Shedeur Sanders. There we go to 149. Rookie relic, 77 out of 149. John, you got him, right? Cleveland Browns. John Wise, there we go. 2-color relic, futuristic. Shedeur Sanders. Man, you got that top corner. Yeah, it looks like there's kind of a print issue on that top corner. Just a heads up. Nothing like crazy, but just not perfect. Shedeur Sanders to 149. Yeah, honestly, the big difference collecting football as opposed to baseball, it's how predominant of a value difference there is based on position. Quarterbacks. I mean, you can kind of say the same thing about like hitters in baseball, but then you see Skeens just like breaking the charts for for sales. In football, it is so much about the quarterbacks. Like the quarterbacks are going to dominate the price points. Brown's not done. Mason Graham, RPA to 99. Dude, the corner on that one's not great either. What is up with this box? 26 out of 99, Mason Graham. Same corner, too. Tell you what, John, I'm going to send you the packaging, bud. If you want to pursue that with Panini on getting those replaced, they're going to ask you for the packaging on that. So I'm going to send that to you. It's your call if you want to or not, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. Mason Graham. And then our auto. Travis Hunter to 50. Let's go. What a box. Jags. It's the same corner issue. It's every card in here, man. What a nasty hit, though. Travis Hunter, 40 out of 50 RPA, dual relic RPA. That is sick, man. Not as bad as the other two, but I mean, it's definitely there. I just don't want you to have any surprises, man. John Spurbeck. Dude, that is a beautiful card, man. 2-color relic and a 4-color relic up top. On the unicorn. What do they have him listed as? Do they have positions printed? I don't think they did. Do they have them on the others? No, they're just not showing the positions. Dude, that's nasty, man. Yeah, 4-color. You got some teal, black, gold, and white. They've never worn that jersey, by the way. That doesn't exist anywhere. Nowhere do they have teal jerseys with white numbers with gold and black trim. I've never seen one. All right, next box. Yeah, where were these at? I have to see where they're at today, but they were at... I think they were selling for like $450 when we wrote it up. All right, last one up. Come on, man. Stadium Club Baseball, anything 2020 plus. I can let you know, bud. For sure. All right, these look better. We got our kid reporter back there. Edgerrin Cooper on the base. RJ Harvey, there we go. 2/99. Harvey, rookie, going to the Broncos. Top load that in a second. There's Harvey. The relic, jumbo relic. Quinn Ewers getting the QB. Yeah, this one doesn't have the same corner issues. That is the sizable memorabilia. Quinn Ewers going to the Dolphins. Robert Bryant. Jumbo, no number. All right, should have an auto and a patch auto. First, the auto. Ooh, that's nasty. Oh, I thought it was Puka for a second. Terrace Ferguson is 23/99. Rookie auto. Man, I thought that was Puka. Terrence Ferguson, Rams getting the auto. Jeffrey Anesh. Rookie ink. There you go, Rams. And then our last one up. Guys, also make sure, I don't think I've mentioned this yet, make sure you guys are getting the text messages. If you look there at the bottom of the screen, text the word football to that number at the bottom, 833-448-0185. It'll give you text message notifications that I send out about 10 to 15 minutes before I post the break, letting you guys know this is what I'm about to drop, price preview, the picture, and the exact time that I'm going to post the break so you can get in there and get your teams quick. If you want to get those text messages, just text football to that number. It'll automatically opt you in. How about that? Let's go to 10 on the NFL Shield RPA. John Wise. Whoo. Dude. Look at that. John, let's go. Let's go. 3 days this break sat here marinating. 3 days we sat on this one. Dude, black is a fun box, man. We've always done well with it, especially on release day. Number 2 out of 12. Add them together for the jersey. Dude, that's awesome, man. NFL Shield, RPA, silver pen, and don't see the problems. Dude, that's awesome, man. I'm glad that was in this one, not the last one. Whew. Dude, I know, man. Yeah, Jason, it is, man. So when it comes to relics, when it comes to the patches, that's the one you want to see. The NFL Shield. They usually reserve that for one-of-ones. I mean, you know, it's I've never understood that. They don't really do that. They don't use them like that in baseball. You don't really see the MLB logo getting used as often in our patch. That's a nasty patch, man. The NFL Shield is it's the one you want to see. Sometimes you'll get like a Nike swoosh or a laundry tag. You get those on to 5, sometimes to 101 on 101s, but dude, the Shield, that's what you want to see. That's awesome, man. And John's he's a Browns fan, man. It can be RCR'd. Yeah, I can have them RCR'd for you, but it's too thick to put in the glass. But they should be able to put that in. I think they can RCR that. They should be able to. Yeah, it's not perfect. There's a really minor little edge up there. I don't know if you can see that at the top, just above the helmet, that edge. I mean, it's really, really minor. That same corner, it's not nearly as bad as the other ones were. I'm trying to see if it might just be the glare in the light. It might be fine on the corner. I might be overlooking that or overanalyzing that. Little OC on the back, but the back's not as impactful. You can see that strip of white, how thin that is compared to on the other side. So little OC, but the front's where the centering really matters. A lot more so than the back. Dude, that's sick. That's nasty, man. Nasty hit. Whew, man. I don't get why we don't fill these breaks faster. Dude. Man. All right, here comes the recap, guys. Dude, that was exciting. That was fun. That one's going on IG, bud. We had R.J. Harvey was to 99. David Montgomery to 99. We're going to RCR the Justin Herbert to 75. Marvin Harrison was to 399. Roma Dunze, Illusionist to 399. Mystique Acetate, Jalen Polk to 399. Joe Montana to 125 on the blue. Shining Stars, Jaden Daniels. Bo Nix to 399. Bo Nix, Acetate Illusionists. Christian Watson to 399. Mark Rippon on a negative refractor. Mario Manningham to 250. Ruka Horo to 99 on the green. Another Manningham, this one to 399. Parker Washington rated rookie hollow. Rashee Rice rated rookie blue hyper. Sorry. Jordan Addison rated rookie blue hyper. Ladd McConkey rated rookie. We're going to RCR this one. Drake May rated rookie purple shock. Also had a Roma Dunze purple shock. How about the 1-of-1 superfractor Troy Franklin Youthquake? Nasty, nasty. From black, Terrence Ferguson to 99, rookie auto. Jumbo relic Quinn Ewers on the sizable mem. Travis Hunter to 50 on the orange dual relic RPA. To 99, Mason Graham dual relic RPA. Shedeur Sanders, black, to 149, futuristic relic. Jatavion Sanders, rookie signs to 240. 240 or 249? That is to 240 on the auto. Rookie Vision auto, Ladd McConkey was to 50. Micah Parsons, highlight swatches relic. J.J. McCarthy, instant impact relic. Rookie signs, purple to 50. Luke McCaffrey, auto. We're going to RCR the Joe Alt, refractor auto. No number on that one. Jalen Wright to 199. Auto for Miami. We have a color match there for Miami. Miami also with the Tagovailoa relic. First year fabric. Zach Charbonnet, rookie patch. Eric Allen, bonus auto out of Signature Series. And then the big one, Shedeur Sanders on an NFL Shield RPA to 10. Just filthy. Said the Shield 6 out of 10 is on eBay for $1,000 start bid. Auction 6 days left right now. Matthew, it's the same card. It's got the Shield as well, and it's number 6 out of 10. Starting at a grand. Nasty hit, dude. Nasty hit. Loving it. Whew. That's some highlights. All right, guys. If you are in the baseball break, that is going to be, as soon as we're done, I'm going to go drop a mini to close over there. I'm going to make last call on teams before we do. There's the link if anybody is interested in that one. Here is I'll tell you what, let me show you guys the break that I've got up in that one. So it's over in the MLB group. But this is the break. So I got 2 Jet collections, Topps Chrome Black Impeccable, Topps Chrome Jumbo, and a Breaker's Delight Bowman Chrome box. So Bowman Chrome, Breaker's Delight, a couple of blasters, a couple of megas. Those are the remaining teams. I got the Dodgers at 219. The Nats were claimed. I need to update that list, but Nats were claimed. Yankees are at 199. Brewers at 79. Marlins at 49. So 4 spots left in that one if anybody's interested. There's the remaining teams there. Yeah, John, for sure. I got you, bud. I will shoot that over to you. It's looking, if no other teams get claimed, it's looking like about $70 a spot on a 8-spotter top 4 get a team for baseball. So I'm going to go drop that mini to close here as soon as we're done. Looking like the live fill is probably not going to go with just the 1 spot down. Tyler, I appreciate you trying to get us going, but looking like that one's not going to go. So John, I will shoot you a picture over that as soon as we're done here. As soon as I get baseball, let me get that mini lined up, and I will send that over to you. All right. Well, guys, that's it. That's all I got for this one. So looks like Brewers just went down. I see you, Matthew. Appreciate it, bud. Get that updated here in a second. What else we got? I guess that's it. So give me a few minutes to go get set up, and I will get the baseball minied out. Again, we'll get all the shipping done here on we'll get it all sorted Monday, labeled Tuesday. We'll drop off on Wednesday. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, guys. You guys too. All right, take care, y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Have a great one, guys.